Hello everyone, I'm here to do a collective message, so if you are here, this might be for you. However, if it does not fit, do not force it. Take only what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Alright. Just gonna cleanse the space as well as my decks, because I was using them earlier. So, I want to make sure the energy is cleaned out. I have a message here. It's kind of like a split message. It's really interesting. I'm glad I waited a little bit. I'm glad I waited a day and thought about my messages, because it was like, I want to pull through the movie theater message. I felt like it was really relevant. My last message, I had mentioned that I had a dream of a movie theater, and it seemed to be relevant to the message that I was providing in the last video. And I really wanted to like dig into it because I felt like there was something there, and there was. So I'm glad I took the time to figure that out for you guys. All right, so I'm going to be tying together the Jellyfish spirit medicine that I received when I was meditating several days ago, and going to combine that with the tsunami wave / flood dream, as well as the movie theater dream. Okay, so starting off with the jellyfish and the tsunami / flood. When it came to the jellyfish, there was a message of maybe there being some sort of like emotional overwhelm, like someone's feeling a little caught up in the waves of life, okay, in the waves of the ups and downs, maybe fighting against the current a little bit, you know, resisting some sort of flow or resisting some sort of change or removal of something, okay. And this change that's happening is not meant to be, it's not something that's meant to shake you up, okay? This is something that's not supposed to be very heavy or like shocking, or it's supposed to be a little more soft and flowy, okay? You're being guided right now to take on the power of flow, okay? Of moving with the waves, of allowing yourself to cultivate a peace among the highs and the lows, allowing yourself to understand the balance, the need for balance between both, extremes. And then moving into the tsunami wave and the flood. This really ties into the jellyfish, where there was something about emotional overwhelm, okay, with the tsunami. There's something about there's something here about emotional turbulence, okay? Maybe you're experiencing a lot of different emotions, or there's a situation that's bringing up a lot of emotions that have either been heavy or just hard to confront or hard to deal with in some way, shape, or form, okay? You could be getting lost in the depths. There's like there's an energy of overanalyzing, of overcomplicating something that is not meant to be so complicated. Again, this change is meant to be more slow. It's not meant to be something that's very intense for you, okay? There's an exploring of the depths and of your own darkness right now, whether consciously or unconsciously, though I feel that this is consciously happening. If you're not consciously exploring your depths, it is conscious that you're going through these waves, okay? You are aware that there's turbulence going on within your emotional realm right now. Ow. And this is where the jellyfish comes in to soothe your nerves, to help you move with the changes, to help you adjust, to relax, okay? Now, the movie theater, I got split message. It's like I'm picking up on either two energies within you that you keep vacillating in between, or I'm picking up on two different people that are either in close proximity or that are connected. Take it as it resonates for your situation. I thought that was really interesting. That's why I'm glad I waited on the movie theater message, because You know, there's two different stories here. All right. So with the movie theater, there's two different things that are going on here, okay? And for one person or one side of yourself, there's a lot of anticipation for some sort of creative process or creative freshness, creative refreshment, okay? Like a rejuvenation of the creative senses and of the desire to create, or the passion to continue creation, or reignite a passion of creation, or something new, even possibly. But there's definitely something here about being a little bit excited. Okay, there's the inner child is coming through. There's a sense of nostalgia. There's a sense of nostalgia coming through. And since we have here these two stories, whether it's two people, or if it is the case that it's two people, it seems like you are triggering some sort of nostalgia within this person, or they're doing that for you, or it's going both ways here. Okay, there's some sort of quality of like childlike awe and wonder. And this could, even if this isn't another person, this is coming from another side of yourself. There's like two sides that are kind of, they're working together right now. If this is within the self, it's like they're working together. And I did have a message about a week ago that was about, there was like two sides holding a stone, and you were trying to like twist it to figure out how to get the ball rolling again, basically. Okay. Some of you could have somebody come into your life to help you get this ball rolling again, to help. And that could be the creative process. That could be solutions, like solutions to problems. That could be, like I heard writer's block. Okay. For some of you that, you write your authors, or stories and autobiographies. That's interesting. Okay, whatever it is that you might write, or whatever you may dabble in, it's like either there's a part of you that you're starting to figure out and you're starting to work better together with, or there is someone coming into your life to help you with this process, or both. Depends on your story, okay? There's a lot of inspiration, creative inspiration, that's really bubbling out of whatever this emotional turbulence has been. Whatever this, whenever you were feeling kind of frustrated, or kind of, it was like there was something that you were just trying to figure out. It's almost like a little puzzle, right? Trying to use two different sides, two different perspectives, two different energies, or something like that, to get something to move, to get something to be refreshed or rejuvenated. And there was kind of this sense of restlessness, this sense of frustration, and exhaustion as well, because of the tension between the two sides. Okay. There was a need to rest and to relax, to take a breather, so that the two sides can expand and the ball can get rolling again. All right. So there's this concept with the movie theater, or this concept of relaxing and resting and taking a breather, is coming through with the movie theater as well. Okay. It's about enjoying yourself and relaxing, releasing yourself from stress, releasing stress from your body, releasing stress from your mind, especially, and releasing your heart from any heavy emotions. Okay. Maybe there was possibly like something that was being held on to too tightly, like gripping too tightly onto something that needed to just be released, so that it could expand, basically, or so that the problem could shrink and move out of the way. Maybe it was some sort of obstacle. Okay. That juice is so good. Pomegranate cranberry juice. I'm forgetting the brand, but it's like it's like a fancy juice almost. I say that because it's a more expensive juice. It's a pricey juice at Walmart, and it's delicious. All of their juices are really, really good. And now for some reason I need to show you it. 1 second. Okay, it's Nudsin. I wanted to say that, but I didn't want to be wrong. But they have a lot of organic juices And they're all 100% juice. They're family owned, delicious juice. I don't know, maybe someone needs some juice. Maybe it's something about like red juice. I don't know. Something about the root chakra possibly, okay, grounding or centering or tapping into your roots or something like that. Again with the inner child, tapping into, it's like you're tapping into some sort of exploration, exploratory or explorative, I don't know, energy of your own inner child. Through some sort of creative process or through connection with another, whatever it might be. Okay. There's a desire for sharing. Okay. Sharing with a community or sharing with, maybe one person, but there's an energy with the movie theater of shared experience when you're all sitting in the theater, especially when it's a packed theater and it's something really funny and everyone's laughing together, or you're sitting in a theater and it's something that's really intense and everybody, like, you can hear people hold their breath, like, it's very close. It's being able to experience things with another. So there's like a craving or an enjoying, okay, of quality time and of social interactions. All right, or you're being guided towards this or urged towards this or again craving this. All right. And there's some sort of transformation that is taking place here through this creative inspiration. You're exploring new avenues or new ways of expressing yourself, of I heard becoming yourself. So that's really cool. Like, I feel as though there's a lot of you that are tapping into something new, either a new passion, a new project, or a new creative like mindset. Okay, kind of seeing things in a new perspective that is allowing you to take on the eyes of a child, that is allowing you to tap into the inner child and feel more excited for whatever lies ahead and excited about creating, excited about change and transformation, okay? It's like you're escaping one old reality and creating a new one, okay? Or you're closing out that old reality and creating a new one, or you're using them. It's like, I don't know, I'm kind of getting this energy of like past and future and creating and using both of those to create your present. It's very like, it's a manifesting energy that's going on here, and it's really powerful, and it's collective as well. You're tapping into the collective, or you're working with collective energies, and it's very beneficial right now for the collective. There's again that anticipation. It's like a bubbling. It's like when the water's almost boiling in a pot. Like the bubbles are coming up, and it's kind of moving on the water. The water's moving a little bit on the top, but it's not bubbling yet. Okay, that's the image that I got in my mind. Or kind of like kind of like when rain hits water and it like bounces up. That's kind of more so the image. Yeah, not exactly like it's like movement on the surface. There's movement on the surface. There's something that you're like seeing results for, or you're seeing like you're seeing that something you're doing is creating movement. Okay, you've released some stress. You've relaxed. Okay. Throughout this emotional turbulence, these waves, these ups and downs, you've started to find some sort of balance that is really allowing you to relax into yourself and explore new parts of yourself, or new creations, new passions, etc., etc. Okay. Now, on the other side here, we either have another person or the other side of you. Take it as it resonates for you. Okay. This person or this side is a little overwhelmed with the emotional turbulence, okay? A little bit lost in the depths of what is going on, a little bit lost in the highs and lows. They don't have quite, this person or this side, I'm going to say they, okay? Because it could be either a person or the other part of you, so I'm going to say they either way. They don't exactly have the balance quite yet to deal with these new emotions or these high emotions, like there's something like high level, high degree, like very deep, Yeah, like the ocean level, something about the ocean level. Uh, okay, there's lots of things that are coming up from the subconscious um, to the consciousness. Okay, so it can be a little overwhelming if someone or a side of you hasn't found its balance. Okay, and I keep going to the right side. So this is like more masculine energy within yourself or outside of yourself. Okay, um, because you're being asked to flow. This part of yourself is being asked to flow, or this person is being asked to flow. And the masculine really wants to kind of have a hold on things. The masculine really wants to have action, like take action and know what it's doing and kind of, shoot for certain things. But the energy that is being urged into the collective right now is to go with the flow instead of trying to take a hold of it or take action right now. It's to go with the flow and to go within and to, kind of reflect on the internal and reflect on the waves, reflect on the path here. I do have that on this side is reflecting on the life journey, all right? And this masculine energy, whether inside of yourself or outside of yourself or both, is having a little bit more of a struggle with allowing this change or allowing this flow, okay? There could be a desire to escape, to avoid, to be entertained by something outside of reality or be entertained by something aside from their responsibilities and pressures of their daily life. Okay, someone could be distracting themselves from emotions or desiring to, because these emotions are quite overcomplicated, like they're being overanalyzed, so they're coming across very overcomplicated. Again, there's an overcomplication. It's not that the situation is complicated, the emotions are complicated. It's that the overanalyzing is causing this emotional overcomplication. Okay, so this is when it's a need to tap into the Cancer and the Jellyfish the Cancer and the Libra energy of the Jellyfish. Okay, where the Cancer is the Cancer is very flexible through its adaptation to emotions. Okay, and Libra is very flexible because of its ability to equally analyze the emotion. So there's a need to take on some sort of balance here for yourself or for another or for both. All right. This person or this side of you could be detaching or desiring to detach from people in their life, because with the movie theater, it's about, movie theater, shared experience. This person or this part of you could want to withdraw and take a step back and be by themselves for a bit to analyze and to calibrate. Okay, calibrate their functionality, basically. Someone wants to be more efficient with their self-expression, for one, and two, for the way that they're moving through life, like their modality. Okay, this is the masculine energy, wanting to have more efficiency with its modality, how it's moving through life, how it's perceiving things, especially the emotions. All right. This energy is seeking spiritual nourishment at this time, okay, because there's a processing of the emotions going on. There's a lot of heavy energy here that is causing this overwhelm, this desire to escape, okay, or somewhat of an avoidance. It could be a little bit of a slower moving process for this part of you or for this person outside of you, okay? There's a transformation that's going on with the emotions. It's almost giving like a spiritual awakening or a spiritual realignment, possibly. It's an aligning to greater priorities or true desires or something of that sort. It's an alignment or a realignment that's happening here. And so this could be causing this person to, again, feel overwhelmed, feel a little lost in the depths, feel a little bit like they're drowning. Not drowning. I'm not getting that. Never mind. like the water's a little cold, okay? They could be feeling a little bored, this person, or this side of you, could be feeling a little bored or lonely, craving social or quality time. There's one side that's enjoying quality time and social interaction, and there's one that's craving this. There's one that is moving into this, and whether they are sharing experience with a community in their waking life, like in their environment, or if they're sharing experience with an online community, because there's plenty of those out there, right? Or even if not that, they're tapping into the collective, maybe through dream work or the astral realm, maybe not even that, just an energetic thing. There's one person that definitely doesn't feel alone and is receiving a lot of enjoyment and relaxation from the creative inspiration coming from this this connection energy. And on the other side, there's this energy or this person that is feeling like they are at a loss for that, or they're craving that. But this is because they have been alienated from social or quality time, so that they may go within and process certain emotions, so that this transformation may take place. Okay, with the movie theater, there's I put here, desire to escape overwhelming emotions that you're being forced to navigate and process in order to be allowed forward on your life journey. Okay, so this person or this part of you is being forced to navigate these deeper, uncomfortable emotions. Like I said, the water's cold, it's dark, it's it's deep, and it's a little isolating, it's a little lonely. It's like, I did put on one of my notes here, bored or lonely, but I'm not getting a bored energy. It's just an avoidant energy. It's a desire to escape the loneliness or the overwhelm, okay? But even when there is this escapism, and this isn't something that can be avoided. This is something that's being forced to be looked at. Like spirit is pushing this part of you or this person right into the water. Like, okay, go swim. Like, when you're a little kid and someone like shows you how to swim, and then they're like just toss you in the fucking water and they're like, okay, swim. Like, that's what it feels like spirit is doing to this part of you or this person, okay, or both. Again, take it as it resonates. And this is, it's overwhelming. It's definitely overwhelming. But this is all for introspection and pondering upon the life journey, upon the path, upon the what next or the whys, okay? Lots of mental energy with the emotional energy, analyzing the emotions, Libra energy. Okay, there's also... Sorry, I was trying to pinpoint what that Aquarius energy, okay? On one side, Libra energy on another side, or like that's kind of what it's giving. There's someone that's creating, as if you can read that. There's someone that's creating, there's someone that's being innovative within their creative process or their self-expression, and there's another person that's trying to balance their understanding of their own emotions so that they may move more efficiently, flexibly, be able to be more efficient in their approach to life. Okay. All right, but so both of these sides though, okay, one person kind of enjoying and releasing and relaxing into creative inspiration and passion and shared experience, okay, working collectively, and another side that is working very internally, very deeply, very subconsciously, okay, so that they can reach this point of excitement, so that they can understand the inner child or the inner child's desires or the path forward. Okay, someone's moving forward and someone's working on it. It's like there's just one side of the self or a person outside of you that hasn't exactly reached the same point. Okay, but these energies are working together. Okay, especially if this is within yourself. these energies are kind of bouncing off of each other and reflecting each other and allowing each side or each person to adjust or to see a little deeper, to be a little more inspired. Okay, there's two elements of the self, or there's two people that are very much motivating each other right now. Okay, this ball has started to roll. Excuse me, but for confirmation, this ball has started to roll again because these sides have both started, there's not as much tension in between these sides or these people, and so now it's starting to release, and the ball is starting to roll through again. Okay, creative processing is going on. It's just that one side or one person is being forced to face certain emotions, certain depths, certain, and embrace certain changes so that they can move forward as well, so that the track can be more aligned. Again, this alignment that's happening, or realignment, okay? Either two people or two parts of the self are aligning or realigning so that they may work together. It's really beautiful energy. It's very substantial. It's very foundational energy, especially if this is with another person, okay? It's very two people doing their own work kind of thing here. And if it's within the self, again, it's still very foundational, because it's like you're getting those balances realigned, the masculine and the feminine, okay? Yeah, both of these energies together, what they're working on is facing their troubles head on. One is just doing it in a much more creative way. I think maybe this one side or this one person has done a little extra work when it comes to exploring the self, and this is why they're at a point where there is transformation happening, and there is creating of a new reality happening. Okay, but they're both of these sides are, bringing the troubles up. They're just dealing with it on different levels right now, in different ways, because they're in different spots, but they're aligned. Okay, they're working parallel of each other. It's just like they're parallel, but you get me? I wish I would have put words with that, but I'm hoping the image kind of made sense. Okay, both sides are reflecting on the life journey. Both sides are exploring their internal world with an open mind. One side or person is just struggling a little bit more with it, because maybe it's new, or maybe it's big, maybe it's more than expected or something like that. Okay, both are ready to change and transition into a new reality, a new perspective, a new project, a new job maybe for some of you, a new city even, etc., whatever it might be for you, whatever area of life. Both sides, both people, or both sides of yourself are ready to take this on, okay? And both sides are helping each other, again, they're bouncing off of each other to create this change, to build this foundation upwards. There's a need to dive into the creative outlets, okay, for both sides. It seems that one is feeling very creatively inspired, and one could use it as an outlet, okay? Like both need this right now. And I say need because it is very important to have a creative outlet of whatever kind, okay? There's all sorts of different forms of art. Everyone needs one. But, yeah, it's like one needs it to express themselves and like create and help create their own new reality, and one needs it so that they can release some of this heaviness, so that they can understand more of their deeper emotions, okay? Both do need this creative outlet, okay? There's gems waiting for both throughout this creativity, whether the gem will come in a physical form of creation, or the gem will come through creating on the internal. Okay, whatever way, there is something that's waiting each person or each side of you. Okay, and both are being guided to connect and to share their current life, your current life or experiences. Okay, so if this is a masculine part of yourself, then it's like you kind of have trouble sharing parts of yourself or experiences that you go through regarding masculine energy, regarding providing for yourself, regarding building, regarding taking action, okay? Sharing these experiences with one person, with multiple people, a community, locally, an online community, a family, whatever that might be for you, whatever you feel most comfortable. Both sides or both people are being guided to share and connect, okay? This movie theater is very much shared experience. And lastly, with the movie theater is the message of you are not alone. There are people out there, a person or people that are experiencing the same or very similar things as you are at this time, okay? And if needed, reach out, okay? If you are this person, if this is two people, if you are this other person that is maybe going through this emotional turbulence or struggling in the depths, if there's a need for help seeing things in a new perspective, or if there's just a need for support, like, hey, just be here, maybe just listen, reach out for that, okay? Because that is very important. Again, either to another person, to a family, to a local community, to an online community, whatever it is for you, reach out. All right, because you are not alone. And there's a lot of collective work that's going on here, especially if this is two people. Again, they're working together to create, to build. Okay, this is really beautiful energy. I love it. I love it. All right, and I channeled the song after I was done channeling these messages and aligning them with the dream, what I researched about the dream. Once I aligned these things and I was done writing all this down, I went to the bathroom and I channeled the song Worst Nights by Foster the People. Specifically, never say goodbye, we say hello. Okay, so there is an introduction to new connections. There's an introduction to new projects, new passions, new places, okay? There's an introduction. Never say goodbye, we say hello. It's like you're finding something within yourself. Whether this is just you or you and another person, each side is discovering something new within themselves that's going to be very foundational for their future. Okay, never say goodbye, we say hello. You're saying hello to something new within yourself that is going to carry you a very long way, that is going to stay a part of you, most likely for the rest of your life, okay? This is very exciting, and for another side of you or another person, it is very overwhelming, okay? It's the highs and lows. Part of you is adjusting. Another person is adjusting, okay? And so this song here kind of, I don't know if this song's going to be for a specific person or if this will be for everybody. I'm not sure. But Worst Nights highlights the disillusioning experiences that happen when you chase or indulge in kind of the rich life or the good life of money and of partying and this glamorous lifestyle kind of thing, or maybe a glamorous area. It does highlight a big city, so maybe a big city is important for someone here, or for some of you, but it highlights the disillusionment of this lifestyle and how it isn't all dandy as it is idealized to be, okay? Possibly like fame and success, or the chasing of this isn't as ideal as it's made out to be. It isn't as glamorous as it is made out to be, okay? This song highlights the loneliness that comes with fame and success. It highlights the loneliness that comes with the party lifestyle, or the money and party lifestyle here, okay? It's a superficiality. It highlights the superficiality. Joined the vultures eating paradise. Getting tilted, yeah, we'll pay the price. But ain't it nice? Okay, so it's like, yes, there's like this energy of having fun, but then there's the other side where it's like, it's lonely and it's a little bit dark. Okay, so this feels like it's for somebody that this is just like one person. It's just you, two sides of yourself. Okay, it's like there's this having fun and getting getting tilted, as it says in the song, getting tilted, and there's the other side where you're paying the price. There's the consequence. There's the loneliness and the disillusioning experience, okay? It's a contrasting reality between the glamorous lifestyle and the hollow nights of it, okay? And the superficiality, the masking that comes, masking the pains, trying to mask things. And maybe this is, if this is to people or even just for yourself, maybe someone is healing from this kind of lifestyle. Okay, and this is what they are going through. This is the reflection they're doing on their life journey. This is the processing. These are the emotions that they're processing. Is emotions coming from this lifestyle or old way of living or something like that. Both people are transforming and creating a new reality. Both are changing. Both people are both sides. Okay, so. It's like a transition for someone from, the glitz and glam not being so glitz and glam to more so reality and looking at the self and how those things only go so far, and there's consequences that are attached to this partying lifestyle, right? All right, and the song Worst Nights also relates to, or points to the feeling of being alienated amongst a crowd. This ties to the movie theater, okay, where there's one person or one side that is working together, sharing experiences, doing collective work, and the other side feels alienated amongst that same crowd, okay? It just feels like one person is a little ahead of the other, but they're both working in tandem, okay? Again, it's like they're parallel, but it's like the levels are just a little bit different, okay? Both people seem, again, to be bouncing off, or both sides could be bouncing off of each other, inspiring each other. There's something shifting, motivating each side or each person, okay? All right, I want to pull some cards here. I would like to pull some cards, Spirit, to relate to this message. What do we have? Oop, too many. I'm taking those two. Oh, wow. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, okay. The Chariot reverse, the Four of Wands reverse. I'm going to keep it like that. We have the Ten of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. This is a beautiful energy, okay? This is two sides of the self, or two people that are very much sharing an equal energy, okay? There's an equality here. There's a give and take. There's a balance of happy, harmonious energy, okay? So that's giving me the feeling that there is two people here. With the Four of Wands and the Chariot reverse, it's as though one feels a little imbalanced internally, is lacking in a confidence, or is lacking in and inspiration to move forward, again, because they are being, it does seem Spirit is forcing them to navigate so that they can process, so that they will be allowed to move forward, okay? In this connection here, and if this is just one person, you're being forced to process these emotions, navigate these waters, so that you may continue to build on a more positive note. Instead of that Four of Wands in the reverse, where there's a lack of harmony, there's an instability, there's a loneliness, you're being recalibrated and realigned to this happy energy, to this fulfilled energy, so that what you are building is stable, is generous, is generous with you, and is generous with others, so that it is balanced. All right, there's that Libra energy coming up again. All right, more information on this Ten of Cups, please. More information on this Ten of Cups, please. More information on this Ten of Cups. I saw the Empress. Wow. Okay, there is something that is, again, there's something about foundation, something that's being built. There's a motivation between two people or two sides of the self. And this is through joy, this is through fulfillment, this is through happiness, this is through harmony, this is through working together. There is a foundation being built. There is something that's being created here. Okay, and it is something that is sustainable, that is substantial. This is something that, as I said in the beginning of the video, it's something that's like on the surface of the water. It's seeing some movement. There's movement being seen. There's building being seen. Some sort of creation. It's almost tangible, or that, you know, you can see it. You can see it, or you can feel it. Like it's real, basically. Wow, this manifesting energy, like. Someone is manifesting something into the physical and is actually seeing the results of this, okay? And then we have the Hermit card. This deep introspection that's going on, this pondering. Both energies are reflecting on the life journey. Both energies are reflecting on the wisdom they have gained, or their own inner star quality that they have within them, okay? And drawing wisdom and trying to realign to that joy, to that passion, to that harmony within the self. Okay, this is such beautiful energy. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I waited a day to like mull over these messages. It was just a few hours ago that I pulled together that this might be two parts of the self, or two people. And I'm glad I did, because these energies are working together very, very harmoniously, okay? Very in tandem, very much inspiring each other and helping each other stay motivated or realign, or yeah. Okay. This is that one person has a little bit of instability. They need to use a little bit more of their own inner wisdom, or they need to reach out for some sort of new perspective, okay? Some sort of help. Someone to bring something in for them, all right? Or again, it could just be that they need support, someone to be there to listen so that they can speak out loud. When you speak out loud, when you verbalize things, you're able to your mind is able to much more quickly process things, okay? That's why I talk to myself a lot. That's why, I mean, it is powerful to speak to yourself or to speak to another so that you may process things a little more. Yeah, the Page of Cups, to be open and vulnerable. Okay, so whether you need support or you need help, or this other person, someone needs to reach out because they're feeling a little bit unstable, lacking a foundation, okay? There's like a fear of this movement forward, or there's a fear of change. Someone's a little bit fearful of what lies ahead instead of being excited for what lies ahead. Okay. The Three of Cups. Reach out. Okay, someone is being guided to reach out here, to connect, to explore new connections. Never say goodbye, we say hello. There could be something about meeting some of your soul family or some of your soul tribe at this time. Okay, this is something that someone could be very well manifesting at this time. And again, you're starting to see it. Like maybe you've met some people or someone from your soul tribe, or you recognize that's the work you're doing. There's something that you are seeing, or another person is seeing, okay, about this this collective work that they've been doing. There's enjoyment here. This is enjoyment and relaxation and releasing stress. This is the one side of the movie theater, okay? I love it. I love it. More information on the Six of Pentacles, please. Oh, I love it. More information on the Six of Pentacles. Definitely soul family energy here. Ten of Cups, Three of Cups. Community. Okay. Shared experience. The Queen of Swords. And the Three of Pentacles. Oh. Okay, someone is releasing whether this is you or another person, or another part of you if you've already released certain friend groups or connections or jobs or places or projects or something like that. It's like if you've already done that, there's a side of yourself that is like, there's one side that is accepted and there's one side that is still grappling with it and moving through it and learning to set boundaries, okay? Something like that. Now, if this isn't a part of you, if this is a person, there is someone that is working on cutting out connections that keep them held back, that keep them from being motivated, connections that keep them from being inspired or uninspire them. Like people, this is the kind of energy of people that try to like downplay your investments or downplay your achievements, or cause you to lose focus or distract you, or try to cause some sort of distraction from the self, like what the self can handle, what the self can embody. Okay, there's something here to do with self-empowerment and removing connections that take away from the self-empowerment, that belittle or distract or degrade the self-empowerment. Okay, more information. Oh, that one wanted to come out. Flip it in reverse. Yeah, the death card in the reversed. Reversed, okay. The High Priestess. The Emperor in the reverse. Somebody could be leaving a job or considering leaving a job. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. The Emperor in the reverse. The Death card in the reverse. Like someone's stagnating or procrastinating. Quitting a job, like someone they work under. There's something about abuse of power. There's something about, or feeling like under someone's foot, or feeling like, you know, like being controlled by, and even if this isn't a boss, okay, this is someone in an environment or an energy that's present, even if it's an energy within the self that feels the need to control, that feels the need to dictate where things go, okay, that masculine side, whether this is a person outside of one of you or this is just a part of yourself. Okay, there's something that needs to be met with grace, with openness. I heard with fragility, okay, with a vulnerability. Okay, there's a rigidity here. For someone, or either for a part of you, or for one of you, or for both of you, or whatever it is, okay, there is a rigidity. There's a stubbornness to releasing some form of control or some cycle. There's something that isn't being ended or let go of, okay? And this is something that's conscious, okay? Someone needs to listen to their own intuition about leaving something behind. This is something toxic. This could be some sort of dependency or addiction, possibly. Okay, this could be some sort of material. See, this is really, I'm getting Three of Pentacles, the Devil card, and the Emperor in the reverse. I'm really getting a workspace here. But it doesn't have to be. Okay, this could be something to do with money. This could be something to do with putting too much focus on the material aspects, or the physical aspects, too much focus on the money or the looks, the body. Okay, again, with the worst nights, the partying lifestyle, or the, rich life, the good life of money and partying, this glamorous kind of lifestyle. Okay, someone is like, this is like something they're attached to. There's some sort of addiction here. There's some sort of tie that's binding someone. Okay, this person is conscious of it. This person is aware. This person also knows what to do, whether that is to reach out for help or it is to break away from something. Okay? This person understands. There's just a fear that's going on here of releasing the old, which is understandable. We all have fear when we're moving from one phase to the next, okay? Someone needs to follow their intuition. The High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. Someone needs to follow their heart. Someone needs to follow their emotions and release the rigidity of staying stuck in a same cycle. Release the rigidity of being stubborn, too stubborn to move yourself away from something that is toxic with the Devil card. Something that is toxic, something that is addictive or obsessive. Being able to remove yourself from this, okay? Oh, wow, we have the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles. There's a choice here to choose something more abundant. The Devil card and the Ten of Pentacles. Absolutely different energies, okay? They're both about material, but the Devil card is about an obsession or an addiction or a dependency on material aspects, whereas the Ten of Pentacles is an abundance of these things because of an allowance of these things and an earning of these things, okay? The devil clings to these things. The Ten of Pentacles flows into these things, okay? This is two very distinct energies, very different energies. There's like a mirroring going on between two people here, or again, between two parts of the self. But there's a choice here to choose love, to choose the non-toxic cycle, to choose the non-addictive behaviors, to choose the route that doesn't lead to obsession and dependency, to choose the route that leads to building, to I just heard outstanding creation. I don't know what that means. Maybe that's relating to the gem energy. There's a gem that's waiting. Okay, it's through love, through community. Okay, through building. Release rigidity. Don't be stubborn. Allow yourself to release the control that you have had over the past cycle. Okay, there's something that wants to be let go of. Follow your intuition, follow your gut, trust yourself, trust yourself, trust yourself, and you will have success. There's something here for someone to be proud of, okay? And it has to do with that connection to the inner child or connecting to somebody that ignited the inner child, okay? There's something, you're like being seen, you're being heard, you're being validated, you're being supported here. Someone is there to listen. Reach out to them, okay? Someone is there to listen. Someone is there to hear you out, to support your endeavors, okay? To lift you up and encourage you. This King of Wands. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe that's the person in your life. If not, this is somebody that's very charismatic. This is somebody that has a leadership quality. This is somebody that takes risks and is good at leading a crowd, okay? They're good at leading with support as well. Something about the voice with the King of Wands here. Something about big energy, too. Okay. But there's something of, there's a path to success through the inner child. There's a path to success through taking a risk to develop new strategies of creation or self-expression so that you may create a new reality that breaks you from the chains of a toxic cycle or of a toxic workplace, of a toxic relationship, of toxic, etc., okay? Yeah, moving away from rigidity, moving away from old perspectives, from negative perspectives, okay? Maybe that addiction is an addiction to lower vibrational perspectives and mindsets, holding on very tightly, wanting to covet a certain energy to yourself, a certain part of yourself, okay? You're being asked to not hide away with the King of Wands. You're being asked to allow yourself to be seen, allow yourself to be felt, allow yourself to share with others, with another, okay? Allow yourself to, I heard, come out of the woodworks, come out of the shadows. It's like you've been working on yourself, or someone here has been working on themselves, creating something, created a new life, a new perspective, okay? And if this is two people, it's like someone here is being asked by Spirit to show themselves more and share their experiences, and another person is being guided and asked to reach out for help and for support while they're going through some sort of grieving process, okay? Wow. that addiction, that, I don't know why I didn't even, the song Worst Nights could very much relate to that Emperor reversed, Devil reverse, or that Devil upright energy. The superficiality. Having to wear a mask, or, it's like someone is being disillusioned to a false sense of security, or a false sense of stability, a false sense of empowerment, or something of that sort. It's like a humbling energy. Someone or some part of yourself, okay, is being humbled through this disillusioning of maybe what they were chasing after, or what they were addicted to, or depending on. It's like really changing. It's almost changing a path. You're changing a path, or a person is changing a path from something lower vibrational to something higher vibrational here. And it's been influenced by internal change. This being forced to navigate the internal structures. Someone is being guided to let that shit fall. To let some sort of tower crumble so that something new may take its place. Okay, this is safe. This is safe. This is literally being placed upon you or another person by spirit. Okay? This is something that is to realign you to something better, so that a new foundation can be created. All right. Again, these two sides of these two people are working together to create a foundation, to create something, to build something, to lift something up, to motivate each other. Something needs to come down within the self, within yourself, or within you or the other person, or both. It's got to be both. This transformation that's going on, this exploring the internal world, this reflection, introspection, this pondering, it's got to be both people. Just that one has a different perspective or energy because one has done more collective work or internal work, or someone's been at sea. That's what I'm getting. Someone's been at sea a little longer. Loss, grief, sadness, and resurrection. There's that Five of Cups, that grieving some sort of old way, old modality, old lifestyle, old mindset. Okay, we have remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. There are things that are being brought up, forced upon you to navigate. And we have number 14, purification through fire, that King of Wands energy. 14, purification. Bare essentials, the naked truth, and wholeness. I'll read that from the book. And we have moonlight, travel, romance, and potential. See, this could be two people. Something about the subconscious link. Potential, building. Beautiful. Okay. What is it that your heart truly desires? What do you perceive as missing in your life? There is this loneliness, right? With the movie theater with one side. This loneliness. This feeling isolated or alienated from social interaction or quality time. Okay? Excuse me for confirmation. So this is what this person feels they are missing. In order to find the answers, you must look inside your heart. You already know this, that High Priestess, okay? But you have been reluctant to look because a part of you fears what your heart is trying to tell you. It can be very overwhelming. You don't want to get lost in the depths. You don't want to get lost exploring your own darkness, but you don't have a choice here is what it feels like with the tsunami, the flood, and just how it feels collectively is that this is something that people are having to move through right now. They're being forced to move through this so that they may move forward on their life journey in a more efficient and functional way. Okay, getting the mechanics